Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's me, Captain Jesso. I know it's been a little while since we last talked. I haven't really been making videos. I'm sorry. I've been on like a... Actually, it's not really even a vacation. It's more like a... It's summer. I'm busy. Family's home. I'm doing stuff. I finally decided I was going to sit down. I was thinking about doing this video all day. Just because I'm not doing Yu-Gi-Oh videos does not mean I'm not constantly revolving my life around Yu-Gi-Oh, buying, selling, doing everything in between. Let's come on. People get mad at me because I just sit my phone on eBay and just but I have done a lot of cool stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh in the last couple of weeks. I've actually got a lot back into, I should say, into doing more buying and collecting and getting things. Of course, the market's really slowed down, so it's not really a big seller's market right now when we talk your collectibles and your, and things like that. The meta market's always is always going to shift. Things are always going to go up. Things are always going to go down. Right? Meta market, you're always going to have buyers and players, so it's always easy to quick flip and hold on to things that. But we want to talk the collector's market rather than the meta market, and just kind of talk about a little bit of some of the stuff that I've been getting into, and just kind of proving a point, or not really proving a point, but really going into that if you're really smart, if you make some really simple decisions, you can get and collect Yu-Gi-Oh on the cheap. You don't need to put a bunch of money into, trying to build a collection. The market's really slowed down right now. It's not, people aren't really picking up and buying. And the thing is, there's lots of product out, and everything's really cheap right now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just buying a lot of stuff. I'm just buying a lot of stuff and throwing it to the side, and we're gonna, hold on to it, and maybe down the road, it builds a little more value if the market jumps up again. Keep in mind, summer's slowly coming to a close. You're gonna have more events start happening. You're gonna have people just getting bored inside more, and they're gonna want to go back into spending more money. Now, I don't think we're gonna get to COVID levels are crazy, but I think right now, with the middle of summer, with the market being slow, it's good to sit down, take some time, and actually look at, maybe buying some stuff to build on the collection. I'm actually going to switch over here to kind of show you what I actually mean, rather than just sitting here and talking and rambling like an absolute goddamn boomer like I always am, to an Instagram post I actually posted the other day. So we jump in here. By the way, Captain Jesso YGO, follow me up there if you want to. You should go ahead. I think it's pretty cool. I post some cool stuff every once in a while. I just show off my cards. It's pretty cool. But some of this stuff here. So I bought a bunch of stuff on eBay. I've actually bought a bunch of stuff at my local game shop as well. And we're just talking generally, penny stonks, if you want to call them that. Just generally cheap cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Thrifting is what I've been honestly doing, if you want to call it that. I just been buying, little pieces that I've wanted to add to my collection that I think might have potential to get bigger, but at the end of the day, it's just stuff to keep adding on for, for down the road. I'm not looking at buying the stuff to flip it right now and grab a quick profit off that. That's what the meta market's for. That's what you sell to those idiots, right? But I'm just buying stuff to throw in a binder and kind of hold on to. So, I want to go into this, stuff like this here. So, this entire page here, by the way, cost me less than, actually, I might say not quite less than 20 bucks. It'd be close. And I'm actually going to go in and kind of just show you some of this stuff I've been buying on eBay. I'll show you my eBay purchase history and just what I've been buying. And I'll go through my little pile here, right? So, this is just cool stuff that, months ago I wouldn't have had access to because it was locked behind a price barrier, right? A lot of the stuff just terribly expensive because people were buying, and there was nothing left on the market, right? So now instead of buying the hype, I'm going to buy under the hype when there's no hype there. And then if there's hype that comes back, I can flip that for a few extra bucks. But right now, we're just buying. We're getting cards that we like. Remember, I'm going to sound like a broken record every time I talk about when I talk to collectors investing. But don't just buy stuff for the intent of making money. Buy cards that you actually really like. So a couple things that I've been investing in that I consider to be penny stocks, or really cheap budget things you can get to fill your binders up, to add to your collection. Things that are really cool is, first of all, old school ultimate rares. I prefer first editions. I did get this unlimited. $4 Canadian is what I spent on that. Said played condition, but honestly, if we bring this up here, it doesn't look that bad. Maybe the pictures don't tell all the story, but this doesn't look like it's been ringed through a dryer and destroyed. It looks all right. And actually, I would call me an idiot, but I would consider that maybe even. I mean, that's not a great picture, but even near mint, maybe. It's hard to say. The back, like even the back, like it's got a little bit of wear on it, some scratches and stuff like that, but like the corners look crisp. There's no whitening on the edges. There's no peeling. So I don't know what constitutes played condition in this. We're just talking light play or whatever it is, but like $4, man. How can you go wrong with an ultimate rare that's from an ancient set? We're talking Elemental Energy, which is what, 2006? It's never been reprinted. Again, I prefer first editions, but you know, you get what you get. I couldn't pass it at $4. This is a funny story. So I ended up picking up a first edition Relinquish from Starter Deck Pegasus. By the way, cards like this, you know, your old Starter Deck cards, always really good to pick up. I know some of them are starting to get a little more inaccessible. You know, Starter Deck Kaiba, Starter Deck Yugi. They're getting a little heftier on price, but I still think the Unlimiteds are still reasonable if you can find them. I've been picking them up in super cheap prices every single chance that I get. But yeah, funny story. So I bought this first edition one. $8. It's near mint condition, I believe, or like light play. It's not, again, it's not like terrible condition. I'm not a big picker on condition. I know some people won't even buy it or look at a card if it's got one scratch or a ding on it, and those people are children, like, grow up. But like, you know, first edition Starter Deck Pegasus Relinquished. I actually have an Unlimited in my binder right now, but I really wanted to pick myself up an Unlimited edition. Or a first edition, I mean. So yeah, like, again, same deal. Some back wear on it. Like, the card's in decent condition. Again, I'm not a complainer when it comes to that. I get that better condition means higher rarity, means more price. Yeah, of course, that's just investing common sense with this stuff. But the funny story is when I went to go buy this, I wanted to check market price, because I don't buy anything right at the get-go before checking, because what if somebody posted this card at like $6 and I'm buying it for $8 right now? That seems pretty dumb. So I checked market price on it, ended up coming out that there was an unlimited version of this card, which is still in like near mint or light play condition, for 99 cents plus shipping. I paid $3 for this guy. It's usually a $7, $8 card, I think, on the Canadian market, on eBay at least. I know Americans, don't yell at me. I get it. You can buy them for $1 in TCG Player. I can't do that. But like, right? Super cheap is like, fuck it, why not pick it up? I'm going to pick it up. 15 card lot I've got on the way here. It's not here yet. I can't show you in person. It's still on its way in the mail. I paid like, what? I think it was like $7 for that altogether, $7.50. Not that it's huge money out of these cards. Like, I didn't get like a secret ghost rare in this set, but like, a couple things to pick out. So a couple of Exodia limbs from Dark Beginning 1. They're usually worth a few bucks themselves each. I might actually, now that I have these, look at considering completing a full Dark Beginning Exodia set. I actually have a leg. I think it's the left leg. I hope to God it's the left leg. I'm going to have to go reference that in my binder in a second, because... Anyways, a couple pieces of Exodia. I've got a Legendary Collection Hamon. If I really want to make my money back in this, I can flip that for a few bucks right now, right? Get these cards in. I got a couple of other pieces. I don't know if they're really worth anything. I wasn't considering that. I paid a few bucks each for these Exodia cards, right? Exodia, especially Dark Beginning, an old set, old set, that's been getting consistent hype on the collector's market. Yeah, of course I'm gonna buy that. Another one, I honestly, maybe not like the right now the best, but this goes back to just buying cards that you like, right? Buy cards that you actually like to have. This is a classic throwback for me. Gaia Knight, Force of the Earth, one of the very first Syncros ever made that came out in the very first 5D starter deck. This is right around the time that I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Product I bought before I went on my Yu-Gi-Oh! Hiatus and decided to grow up and be an adult. It cost me $2.50, I think, or something like that. Or like, yeah, $2.50. Right? This is a classic card. It's first edition. I always try to stress get as first edition as you always get first edition. Like, this is just a cool card that I can have in my binder and be happy to go through. And again, down the road, in a few years' time, when I'm kind of in a feeling that as the older stuff gets more expensive and less accessible, people are going to move into the newer stuff after that, right? For their nostalgia buys. So, you know, they might start moving into the GX era stuff. That's why I'm trying to look into buying some of the, you know, the Elemental Hero, Destiny Hero, Evil Hero stuff. A lot of that older, you know, kind of that era stuff. I want to look at picking up, like, you know, things like that. People are going to move into that down the road. This might end up garnering a few more dollars down the road. It may take a few years, but whatever. It's only a $2 card. It's not like I lost that much buying it. I get a little bit of happiness from it. This is one I can actually show you in person. Majestic Star Dragon Collector's Tin promo. I will go on like an absolute maniac I will not shut up about this on this channel when I think that the old tin promos from like pre-2009, 2010 are absolute gold mines that people are missing out on. We're seeing cards like Black Rose Dragon, cards like Stardust Dragon now getting a bunch of support and all shooting right up in price. Not that I'm expecting Majestic Star Dragon to, to rocket up at any time soon, but I paid $8 for this tin promo from, like, what, 2006, I think? 2007? No, this is 2000, yeah, 7, 8, something like that, right? It's a really clean, I love these old tin promos. I love how these secret rares look. Again, just something super happy to have in my binder, and God knows, down the road, I may double my investment on this if I try to, try to go ahead and sell it. Five-headed dragon, five-headed play by me, picking it up at $4.99. I had a good check in market price before I bought this. We're looking at like $3.84 American, so not far off. I mean, I'm not buying it completely under, but again, another one of those cards that I've never had. I've never had a five-headed dragon. I'm a little bit of a sucker for the gold rarity cards, especially like the old gold rarities that were way back in the day, not like the new max gold, but like I just think they're so nice looking. So I bought it. Again, $4. You don't have to spend $20, $30, $50, $80 on single cards to get decent long-term holds, I don't think, personally. Again, another deal. Yu-Gi-Oh! Lot of 7 cards. These cards were absolute terrible condition. I still got them for $6.50. Like, nothing. Old game promos, and these are actually not even that terrible condition, but I got an original MRD Black Skull Dragon, again, because I'm not a little picky puss about condition. I am happy to have this card. This is an OG 2002 Metal Raiders. Yes, it's unlimited, it's not first edition, yes, it's in bad condition, but now I can say I have one of those, and on top of that, because I am such a Chad, I was actually at my game store the other day, and I ended up buying myself as well, where the hell did I put it? A tin promo Black Skull Dragon, which again, not in the best condition. The corners have seen better days on it, but I got this for pennies on the dollar. The guys that run that shop cannot be making any money unless they're buying these cards at nothing, because they're practically giving these cards away to me. I got a Blue Eyes White Dragon, the ultimate rare from the starter deck Kaiba. I've been buying and flipping these because they're free money every time I seem to find them. I ended up paying, I literally think I might have paid like $3 or $4 for this card, and it's near mint. So, like, incredible the things you can do when you go, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Thrifting. Like, we're talking, like, old game promos. Yes, they're not in the best condition. They're kind of, anywhere between, moderate play to heavy play. I don't care about the rest of these cards. These are all just junk bulk. I threw them away. Nobody's going to care about dumb commons. But these cards alone, to me, as far as I'm concerned, even in rougher condition, it's still worth me paying $6.50 to buy them. That's nothing for these cards, as far as I'm concerned. That's pennies. I still think this is the best deal I think I've gotten in the last little while since I've recently started buying, was the tin promos. 3 times, 3 of them, because I'm an Exodia sucker, by the way. Like, I am a simp for the Exodia cards. One of the very first things I bought when I got back into buying Yu-Gi-Oh!, of course you've probably heard the story, was an original LOB set of Exodia. I paid $60 for them near mint. Greatest decision of my life, at least for my personal benefit, because I love them. They sit in my... I wish I could... I need to clear some shelf space out or get a second shelf, but, like, I bought them for the cheap. They're worth a lot now if I wanted to sell them. If I don't, I can hold on to them, and like, right? So I'm an Exodia simp, is a thing. $2. I bought these for $2 fucking dollars. That's like 80 cents a card for these, for tin promos, which always tend to seem to go up in price over time. That 2019 tin has always seemed to come clutch when it comes to promo prices. And again, I'm an Exodia simp. I love these cards anyways. I'm going to throw these in my binder, hold on to them. A few years down the road, they might be worth it. You know what? To be honest with you, I could sell probably one of these and get return on investment on those and get the other 2 for free. Like, these are buy one, get 2 free. Seriously, cheap stuff. This one I cannot believe I got. This is how I know the market was slowing down. It was starting down to buy. I could not believe my shit when I bought this. Solo the Duelist. First edition sealed pack. I don't know if it's weighed. I don't know if it's been scaled. I don't care. I've got no plans of opening this guy whatsoever. $9 a pack for a first edition pack from 2005. I could not believe that when I won that bid. That is incredible. $5 plus shipping. Like, how do you go wrong with that? But, like, just like things like that, like, I am not spending a ton of money here, right? I'm not this, I'm not the super rich guy that, oh, I'm going to go buy a PSA 10 DDS01 Blue Eyes, right? I'm going to go flex my money around. You don't need to do that to get ahead in the collector's market, right? Like, literally, I'm spending a few bucks here and there. I've been, like, literally scalping. I wouldn't say scalping, but, like, getting in on those little Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I'm just looking at cards that, at the end of the day, I just want to have my collection anyways, and I'm just hopping on those little things. Like, seriously, like, first edition Relinquish from Star Trek Pegasus is something I've been wanting to pick up for a while. I didn't want to pay. It was sitting, like, honestly on eBay, like, a $20 price tag, like, right in there, $30, like, that's high. I don't think it's actually worth that much, but it's been in a higher price tag. To really snipe that for $8, and that wasn't even a bid. Somebody just posted that for, like, $8, and I was like, gee, shit, and I just checked the price to make sure, like, that was accurate, because, like, anytime I'm going to buy anything like that, I always just really quickly go check the price. Unless I know it's like a deal that's way too good to be true, which, by the way, I got to show you the too good to be true that I've actually won. Apparently I can't go any further than this. Where's page 2? Last 60 days. So let's go just 2021. Let's go a little bit further. Still the biggest deal I've ever gotten, because I'm really nitpicky on little cards and little things that go up, and I look at every little single thing. If I go down, I go down. I still cannot believe this. $38 for Delinquent Duo. And we're talking Magic Ruler, first edition. This poor guy listed it as unlimited. I was keen enough to check the picture, so here's what I did. I checked the picture, right? Picture shows it first edition. So what do? I messaged the guy, and I'm like, just be clear, like, you're sending the card that's in the picture. Yep, no, it's the picture card. $36. It is not near mint condition, I will say that. The front is immaculate on this card. I would show you in real life. My webcam doesn't pick this up, but, like, the front surface, immaculate. Really not much in terms of, like, there's a couple small scratches and things like that. It's an old card. It's 2002. It's got wear. The back has seen better days. Like, you can see the whitening on the edges, like the wear. That's why I consider it, moderate play, or, it's a played condition. But, like, $36. I cannot believe that with my own two eyes when I saw that go up. Could not believe it when I saw that. So, I mean, right now, if I wanted to, I could sell that. If I wanted to get a quick sell on it, I could sell it for $60 right now. Somebody pick it up. I'm almost doubling money right there. I'm okay to try to sell it for a little bit more. If you have to sit on it for a little while, that's alright. No big deal. But little things like that. DDS promos, $3, $2. Like, another one I killed. By the way, not unlimited, this guy. $16 I picked this up for. It is a first edition, by the way. You know what a first edition Magic Cylinder goes for from LON? A lot more than $16. Yes, it's not in perfect condition, because I am not a little bitch about condition. If it's a little roughed up, I will take care of it and make sure it doesn't get any more roughed up. But, like, $8 for this, like, right? So, I guess the point of this video, because I'm really running on, I'm getting close to 18 minutes here. I don't like going long. You know I don't like taking these videos long. The point I'm trying to make here is you don't need to spend a lot to collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course, all the hype cards, all your big cards, all your really old classic first edition stuff, yes, they've already rocketed to the moon. They're way beyond a lot of people's budget. Not everybody. Some people can go out and spend, $500, $1,000 in a card just to have it. But consider looking at some of these little cheaper options that may come up. A lot of these lottery gems that you're going to find are little things that people aren't thinking about until all of a sudden, boom, we have Exodia Legendary. Okay, no, I'm not going to say that. That's a joke. But, like, even, like, Majestic Star Dragon, like, right? That's a classic card, right? What if they get some form of kind of support? It's not out of the realm. We've seen a lot of these classic 5Ds era, cards like Stardust Dragon and Black Rose Dragon, things like that, get some support. It's not crazy for a card like this does maybe see some support in a further set and all of a sudden get double up in price on this, and all of a sudden, boom, I've made money back on it. But again, broken record, before I end, make sure you're buying for the fact that for your own enjoyment. Buy cards that you like and buy cards that you want. Yes, it is going to be smart to buy cards that are actually, relevant to buy or smart to buy. Duh, that's how you get money. And I am going to do more of a relevant, like, maybe like a meta market talk or things like that. Maybe we'll talk some just penny stonks, something and picking up. More of that stuff, the actual money stuff, because, I mean, this isn't just about, hey, me, look, buying, enjoying. Like, I'm not Bob Ross here, but, like, just a little food for thought for you guys. Again, sorry I haven't been on. I know the 3 of you that watch probably are missing me, so for the other 10 that are going to watch this video that aren't, well, you should start missing me. I'll do more videos as I get time to do it. I just have been so busy with my life, I haven't prioritized this at all. Have a good night, weekend, it's Sunday, evening, whatever it is. Peace out. I'll see you on the flip side.